So, welcome back. So hopefully you've already finished the download and installation process, and you have the client diary on your um, on your laptop or computer. Once you open up the program, this is the screen you'll come up to. First thing you do is you're going to press the home button. And here on the home button, you'll see your settings for your appearance. So if you want to go, you can make it dark, you can do stuff like that. Okay, but for the sake of this, we're just going to keep it here. Let me go there. Okay, so what you'll do is once you open up the program, you'll press start. If you're working with me, I'm using Muso Fitness. If you got this program through a different personal trainer, you would click I have a personal trainer. You would enter in the personal trainer's company name. You would enter in that personal trainer's actual name. So if you're using me, you don't have to do that. But if you're using another personal trainer, you would do that. So I'm just going to click I'm using Muso Fitness. Then, do you have a training team? If you've decided to get this program with teammates or family members or whatever it is, if you're the first person to use the program, you would click no. That you do not like, do you have a training team? You would click no. You would enter in the training team name, and then you would become captain of that training team, and then everyone else can be added onto that team. So I am joining a team that's already been created. So I'm going to click yes, and then I'm going to enter in the team name, and I need to be careful to enter in the team name spelled correctly without spaces. At the end, just make sure that you spelled it correctly. Then you're going to click team search. It's going to go through and look through the team names. If you're offline, it'll do this. Once you finally get on back online. So team demo team found. So then you would click confirm team ID, and then click on set up your personal information. So I'm creating another fake person for the use of this demo. The person's name is going to be Bryce. This person is going to be intermediate, and they're going to be using body weight. Then you would click submit, confirm, and submit again. Right, and then that is done. Next, you would go to the check-in page to complete your setup. You go to check-in page, you would click on enter check-in. You're going to see a little bit of confirmation. Then you would enter in your physiological gender. This is used strictly to help calculate your body fat if you're using the Foresight method. Okay, so then you would enter in your date of birth as well. Enter in all this good stuff. You would confirm, and then it just kind of asks you just to make sure your calculations are right. Make sure everything's going well. Then you would click save general information. If you're online, it'll say saved locally and online. If you're not online, it'll be an orange thing that'll say saved locally. And then you would enter in your starting information. So you enter in your height, your weight, and so on. Okay. If you if you're just using your height and your weight and your waist, then you would click height, weight, and waist only check in. If you do have the calipers as depicted here, you would use this method, which asks for your subscap, so shoulder blade, your tricep, your suprailiac, which is just above just to the left of your belly button, and then your bicep. So then you can just enter in the measurements from the body fat calipers. I'm just putting in random information, and then you would click high weight and check in, and then you get your rating. You get your mass, your lean mass, and then your body fat. Now, because this method uses people's hands, and if you grab a lot of fat one day and grab not so much, and you don't pinch as hard the next day, you're going to get different readings. However, if as long as you consistently do it the same way every time, these readings will mean a lot more. The trend will be able to be detected. Okay, and that's really all you have to do in order to get yourself set up. Okay. From here, you can even still, because you're registered on the team, believe you can check out the entire team to see how they're doing. So if you're behind or whatever it is, you can check out the rest of your team. Okay, that's how that works.